like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love,
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for 90 Day Fiance. This is season 6, episode 7. It is so quiet in my house. I don't have the TV on. I don't have the fan on. I came home. It's 11:40 right now, p.m. And I'm like, let me get started to these reviews. But DJ, I was talking to DJ about his YouTube channel, and that took some time, and I had to make time for my nephew. So here I am, y'all. Here I am. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Jaybird. Hello to all my Jaybirds. I love you all. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. To also hit that notification bell. And do not forget to shop my Teespring merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, mugs, all that good stuff. And if you want to send me something, P.O. Box is also listed down below in the description box. Okay. So, 90 Day Fiance, season 6, episode 7. Let's just get it started, okay? Ashley and Jay. As we've seen how she's upset with Jay because he consistently leaves the house, takes her car, and goes somewhere, or goes somewhere without telling her. And she's just very frustrated about it. She brings up how he's always texting random girls, and she does not fully trust him. And she's sending girls, he's texting the girls from Jamaica. I wouldn't really care about him texting girls from Jamaica because he's here. And I would also feel like he had a whole life in Jamaica. Um, as long as he not like trying to it's weird. My thing is, I would not want to cut him off completely from people in Jamaica simply because he here by himself. And I mean, he wouldn't be able to like be freely texting bitch like left and right. But at the same time, I'm like, he had a whole life and now he here. He ain't there no more. So he may talk to people via text. Whatever, bitch. You here? We're gonna be happy one way or the other. Because if you go back to Jamaica to be with them, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I don't know if they like friends of his or whatever, and he's there by himself. But it's weird. She brings up how he has to understand that he just can't leave the house without telling me. And you know what I'm saying? He like, I just went and got some food. Like, I don't know why you so upset, and you need to trust me, whatever. He brings up how he's never had to inform anyone on his whereabouts about where he's going. And I can get that. He went from being free, carefree in Jamaica living and slinging dick here and there to being in a whole new country with a whole new girl where he don't know anybody, and she's basically treating him like he's in prison. Like, where you going? When you coming back? What you doing? Who you talking to? Who, you know what I'm saying? So it's a whole thing. Like, she has to also let go a little bit. I mean, the man came all the way to America. I mean, he living with you. He can't work. He ain't got no money. What are you gonna do? And he can't go be with another girl because his visa expires if he don't marry you. So it's like, you need to lean up a little bit, okay? Just lean just a little bit. I ain't saying fully trust that man. I ain't saying like don't have your eyes open, but excuse me, don't make it so hard to where he wants to get away from you. Damn, excuse me, don't do that. He brings up how, he's sorry that you're upset, she's upset, and I'm saying, I don't want you to be upset. She bring up how they need to communicate better. He said, yes, we do. And, he brings up how, well, they both say how they want to work through their issues because they want this to work. And he brings up how, saying, I came here to be with you because I love you. And I mean, but, I'm saying, oh, okay, if you say so. If you say so. We then see them going to look at a venue for the wedding, because he's been there for like 2 months, so only got 1 month left, and they're supposed to get married. And I'm saying, they all happy go lucky now. Oh, we're so happy. He gave us some dick. He gave us some. I was at work and Shannon told me a story about an older lady who she said who she had saw, who said, yeah, that man looked like he, he get down in it. He go all the way down to the scrotum? No, to the shaft. I said, is that how all people say balls deep? You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that he was him saying all the way down to the shaft and asked his vagina. Anyway, but I'm like, he gave her some dick, so it's good and they good now. So, he brings up how they're going for with the plans, how she basically made all the plans down to the suit he gonna wear. He like, yeah, she got me wearing a red suit. She's like, well, it's not red, it's maroon. I'm like, did you get him in a suit somebody else wore before? Cause I'm like, I don't know. But she said that she did all the planning so that because she knew once he got here, they wouldn't have had that much time, and she just want to have stuff done. I said she probably is reusing some of the time and funds and stuff that she used with them last two weddings. Okay, because some deposits cannot be taken back. So I'm like, she probably already had a deposit on some stuff. That's what I think it was. Anyway, and do you think it's what we haven't met any of her family? Like, where's her mama, her daddy, like, is she an orphan? Like, why have we not met anybody in her family? That's just weird. It's just been her and some friends. But I digress. Anyway, they get to the venue. He's happy that the venue isn't too like upscale. He say, what he from in Jamaica, it's all about having a good time, and it's not about where it is. He say in America, people spend so much time like trying to make it be big and nice and extravagant. Okay, he didn't want the whole extravaganza of it all. I said, well, if you say so, you say so. We do see it's looks like a little regular little wooden cabin type area, whatever, with some, and it looks white, but also with light brown wood with like white tables or whatever. I mean, it was what it was. But it's like it gave me a country feel. Truthfully, it did. We then see them on their way like back to the house, do something or whatever, and she's like, my phone keep going off. I keep getting all these messages, and it's her friends messaging her, and they're telling her to check. They have like a wedding website, and so she's like, check. They tell her to check the wedding website because supposedly there's all these hundreds of rude, negative comments on their wedding page, and people was calling them nigga and nigger, and I'm saying, telling her she's a slut, to take the monkey back to the zoo. Just all these racist things being said on this website. Of course, the people's names are, anonymous or whatever, so they can't see it's probably her damn friend who she cut off. Let's just say that. Let's put that out there. Anyway, but, there was even people like insinuating they were going to come like and have guns. Just stupid, racist assholes saying stuff. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He like, who said that? Like, who said that? And it's like, there's no real names. We can't really see what it is. So he like, I've never had to deal with this kind of racism, and it's just making me want to go back to Jamaica. And then she like, I'm just so shocked. I know it'd be different, but I can't believe this. This is my thing. You live in a whole racist ass town. You've always lived in this old racist ass town. The only difference is you now have a black man with you where they putting racism towards you and him. And now you want to act as if you did not, you knew people, black or white, are aware when they live around racist people. She knew she did because she kept saying how her neighborhood is just different. He maybe, she knew what kind of neighborhood she lived in. She's trying to make it seem as if she did not know it would get this bad. When you live around racist people, it's going to be bad. The only reason you didn't feel it before was because he wasn't there. But you knew the climate because you probably seen other things that's happened to the black people. But this is your black person. You don't trust. You don't fool me. You know what I'm saying? Um, he kind of felt like it's my fault because I'm here now. And, if I wasn't here, they wouldn't be doing this or whatever. Black men, if it wasn't you, to be another black man. So it ain't you. It's them. Trust and believe. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? She didn't say, no, because he like, we need to kind of chill out, lay low, you know what I'm saying, not be all out here doing all this stuff or whatever, just kind of chill out. No, we need to be out so people can get comfortable with it. And I say, you know what, white girl, that's how black men get killed because you comfortable in your white skin. He isn't. You can't tell that black man who's not comfortable in his black skin to walk these white neighborhoods and make white people feel comfortable. That's how they kill black men. But you know what I'm saying? Let me not get all right because I was mad when she said no. They're gonna have to be okay with it. Some people, I feel like she should have moved before he got there because you knew the neighborhood you moved in. Oh, heifer. Um, John and Fernanda. John and Fernanda is really really easy. You know, we know that she met with mom before, and she was Fernanda was going to be going to do wedding dress shopping, and the sister was coming for sure. John's sister was coming for sure, and you know what I'm saying. She brings up how John's sister has been supportive. Of them being married since she met the sister, but the mom still has not been as receptive, and we know that from last show. So you know, they meet up in a little dress shop. And the sister say how, yeah, I told mom what time to be, so I hope she comes. And you know what I'm saying? This, I can't think what the sister's name is. She brings up how she couldn't imagine being in a whole new country at her age and not have her family. So it's like I really feel for Fernanda, so that's why I want to be here for her. And I feel like something else. They're around the same age. So I feel like she probably felt like we the same age, we can kind of mesh. I wonder if we can get along. And I feel like they get along, so she's not upset. Like the girl, I think she probably thought like Fernanda would be some young, stuck up girl trying to like ruin her brother. And Fernanda like truly like loves John. And I think that's the reason why the sister can be so supportive. Now the mom comes in, you know what I'm saying, surprisingly. And Fernanda's like, oh, you came. She's like, yeah, she's like, you know, you're going to marry my son, so I need to be here for you, so I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I said, that was nice. She was nice. She said it in a nice way and everything, you know, that makes sense. Yes, they are getting married with or without you. So they're upstairs trying on dresses. So she tried on the first dress. I think the first dress was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I love the first dress. I love the back detailing with the buttons going down the nape of her back, from her neck down the spine of her back was really really pretty. And I think it fit her really well. I think the reason I didn't like the other dresses is because they didn't fit as well. So she would have to be those would have to be um altered to fit her body. Anyway, the mama and the sister was like, "Oh, it's really, really pretty, but it's really, really mature. Like maybe she should get something that's, you know what I'm saying, something that's less mature and more her age." I'm looking like, bitch, it's a dress, and it wasn't mature as if it was for an old maid. It was for it wasn't nothing wrong with that dress, and they keep saying how she's 19. Sometimes she's at 19, but sometimes she don't. But I'm like, y'all haven't seen her childish, petty. I want to argue sad, but I'm like that dress didn't mean she wasn't too young to wear. I'm looking like y'all, oh my god, I never that. Anyway, the second dress, the mama was all upset. I'm like, you crying and upset like your son going to prison. He just get married, girlfriend, kind of fucked down. Ain't that bad, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's just too much. So the third dress, um, Fernanda loved. I didn't like it that much. They did say it reminded them like of a princess type dress. It did remind me of like a one of the royals, maybe like Princess Kate. Her name Kate? Yeah, Kate Middleton. Yeah, like her dress is what it reminded me of. It just needed to be fitted to her. So that's the only difference I would say that it was, that it needed to be, you know what I'm saying, altered to fit her body. But Fernanda loved the third dress. And she's like, you know what, this is the dress. The dress costs, I think, $1,200, and she wants it. And I think either the sales rep lady or his mama said, you know, how would your mom feel? Which made Fernanda break into tears because she's there by herself. Her mom can't see this. What would have been wonderful if John would have asked his sister or his mama, hey, can you FaceTime her mama while y'all there so her mother can see her in these dresses? But everybody else they like to me. But again, she was crying, and I'm like, no one gonna go up there and hug her like she crying. Just don't ask me that. It's just because she was so sad, and she's 19, and the sister kept like nudging her mama to go up there because like you the mama, like go give her a hug. And so finally the mom got up and hugged her. Oh, you look beautiful. You know, you look beautiful, or whatever. And I know your mom will be, happy or whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, at least she went and did that. She also brings up how, she said, seeing her in the dress, it just made it all real for me. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, only God knows what the future holds, but it's happening, and I just need to kind of get on board. You do, mama. You really, really do, because if not, you're going to get left behind. Stephen and Olga. they keep fighting. I mean, it's not even much to go over with them. They keep fighting about stuff. They keep arguing about stuff. They keep just beefing about stuff, mainly because Steven's a whole asshole, and because y'all know I'm always doing two things at once. Steven's a whole asshole, and he keeps um messing with that girl, and he keeps acting as if she is sitting there just with the baby, that that if she just sitting there with the baby, that she has to like tend to him. He's an attention whore. Let's just say that. Anyway, the baby only 2 weeks. Let's say that at first. The baby only 2 weeks. She had a whole C-section. So, and I just assume a Russian C-section is probably, this is gonna sound so horrible, but I do feel like maybe a Russian C-section may not be as done properly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it may, maybe if not, I just think it'd be more harsh, just to truth be told. So I feel like maybe her body is just, and she's so little, and that it was a big baby. So I can only imagine how painful how much pain her body must still be in. So I had to find the right picture from. I just I just reviewed the Real Side Chicks of Charlotte, and so I'm making sure that I have a picture up as a thumbnail. But yeah, but he wants to take the baby to the nice park and go for a walk. He wants Olga to get dressed, bring the baby out, get in the car for them, drive this nice ass park for them to walk around. I'm like, I'm pretty sure she don't feel like walking around because she just had this fucking C-section 2 weeks ago. Not walking around no park like that. Because usually, after you have a C-section, you just not. Steve was just a whole asshole. They get down to the car. They don't really have a baby infant car seat. Okay. So when they put the stroller thing in the car, they can't figure out how to really get it closed. They got it in the car. And she's like, well, I don't know how to do it. This is not really it's not really a car seat thing. Let's just go. Well, I'm not pulling over until you have it snug, until you have it in there right, because I don't want something to happen. Which I completely get. That's very, very true. And his thing is, like, I don't know how to do it, and neither does she. So you can't get mad at her because neither one of y'all know how to put the thing in the car. So that's the whole argument. So Olga just said, you know what? I don't even want to go. I'm going back upstairs. So her and baby go back upstairs. And she's like, I'm trying to chill. He like, well, come on, let's go walk around at the park. And she said, no, get the stroller and let's just walk around this neighborhood. He then say, well, who want to walk around this neighborhood? I'm looking like, well, bitch, I live here. You live here. This is my neighborhood. Kiss my ass is what I would have said. But it's because, yeah, he's just a whole asshole. Just a whole boy ass by asshole. He bringing up how Olga just does not appreciate all he does for her. All you do is aggravate her. I would not appreciate that either. Anyway, we do see he has to like go get some medication for the baby. And he's frustrated because at the store, again, he doesn't speak the language. So he brings up how I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm the one ripping and running and doing stuff because Olga can't. Because she just had a baby. That's why she can't. The baby's 2 weeks old. Her coochie not even healed. Leave that girl be. Okay, calm the fuck down, Steven. Anyway, he goes home and gives like, oh, this is the stuff. Is that what's right? She's like, well, I'm not sure, but it's okay. And she's sitting there like, either was she feeding the baby or the baby was sleeping on her boob. She's sitting there with her baby chilling, resting, healing, getting her body strength back up. Having a baby is a lot of work. It's a toll on the whole baby. And I feel like he aggravating enough. So I'm like, I'm sure she didn't get on the breast she needs to get. Anyway, he then say, I need to talk. He say, you used to be happy to see me. When you were in America, I would go to work, I would come home or whatever. You were very, very happy to see me. And now it just seems like, you don't care if you see me or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you were also happy when I first got here. And now it just seems like you just don't care if I'm here or not. And I just don't know how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And you only happy when I bring you stuff. You should be happy for every single thing I do for you. And I said, bitch, what? Bitch, who? Bitch, how? Like, he made me so mad in that because I'm looking like, you went and got, it's your baby too. Like, bruh, You the reason she pregnant with her too. But it pissed me off. And she like, I had surgery. I'm sitting here. Why do you feel like I have to be just happy all the time? Like, I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I had a baby 2 weeks ago, and I'm just trying to take care of the baby. And you know what I'm saying? He just not listening. I feel like he's listening to her. And because he just bitching about her not paying him enough attention. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Neither of us should put the baby before you. You shouldn't put the baby before me. I shouldn't put the baby before you. The baby 2 weeks old. Why? And she like, why do you keep comparing yourself to the baby? Like, don't do that. It was just the stupidest conversation. He even brings up how you're not even affection towards me. I'm like, affection? Bitch, her coochie not healed. She don't have no affection right now. Leave her be, okay? I'm like, all you do is stuff with the baby. I'm like, the baby. Oh, it made me just so upset because I'm looking like he really pitching and bitching and moaning because the girl who just had his baby is tending to the baby and not giving him attention and showing him some affection. That's something you act like in like 4, 5, 6 months, not in the first 2 weeks. I don't know if he thought the baby would be born and they can put it in the crib and leave it there for a couple weeks. And no, once you have a baby, things change. You not girl, boy, the fuck back. Steve was an irritating little bitch. Let's just say that he's irritating and he's a bitch. I don't know what's gonna happen with us. You gonna get deported. That's what's gonna happen. Your whole ass gonna get whole way deported. Anyway, he then leaves. He walks out because he's upset. You know what I'm saying? He's outside. I'm like, how my family didn't care about me, and you know what I'm saying. And now it feels like she doesn't care about me. I'm like, don't be putting them feelings from your childhood on her. You don't even know her. But you know what? That's what happens when you had sex with strangers from other countries. You had babies with people you don't know. It's bad enough when you have a baby from a person you don't know in your own country, let alone your own state or your own city. Y'all countries apart and y'all don't know each other, okay? At all. He come back in and he said to her, I'm going to give you time to change and show me you're going to be better. She said, why is this all the way about me? Like, why do you keep acting like it's just me, 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 me? And then she crying. Oh, I don't want to see you cry, younger. I don't want to see you cry, younger. You know what? And I'm like, why are you on the bed in them same clothes you just sit outside in? That's what she mean. You come in, you're dirty. You're dirty. Anyway, he brings up how he feel like he may have, he said deep down, you know what I'm saying? I may have some of my family issues deep down. No, they not deep down. They real surface level. They right on the surface, okay? A whole tattoo surface ass feeling. Ooh, you on my damn nerves. And Olga just like, bruh, I'm just trying to be a good mom and take care of my baby. Pissed me off. Colt and Larissa. I'm so thirsty. I'm talking all the damn time. Colt and Larissa, is going to look at apartments. Okay, they're going to look at apartments, and but I'm laughing because she ran around in the car and had like a little handheld fan to blow water. I said she's so damn hot. But she's still pissed about Colt. When she was calling him an attention whore because of that girl at the restaurant. He like because she's upset. He wants to make her feel better. So he's gonna take her apartment shopping or whatever. And she like, I just want to live with me and Cole. She don't want his mama there. Why? Because she feels like his mama is who controls his wallet. I feel like Colt wholeheartedly controls his own wallet. I don't think when his mama not there that he gonna allow you to spend his money. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Anyway, they get to a loft. And the loft had like an elevator. The door to get in was huge. And it was a beautiful loft. A nice size kitchen, a nice size, like you walk down some stairs and it's a little living room area, whatever. The bedroom was on the other end. It was really big with a big view. Excuse me. A nice big bed. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Like I was like, I want to move there. Where is that at? What is that? Velvet? Okay. And they have furnished ones and then they have non-furnished ones. Hey, Sam. I'm reading your message right now, Sam. Y'all know when I get a message, I have to read it. Lord Jesus. It'll be a car conversation. Sound like what? Hey, Sanjay. But yeah. So it was a beautiful loft. I have to. It's a very very beautiful loft. And it was huge for a 1 bedroom loft. And Larissa brings up how I just can't stay with Debbie anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because Debbie always plays victim, and she makes me the bad guy. She said Debbie like a cat because sometimes she around, sometimes she's ground like she's like a she's be around and not around. She's real creepy crawly or whatever. I'm like, Lord Jesus. So he then said, well, how much does this kind of place cost? And she said 3,200. I said 3,250. Bitch, what? But she said that's how much it costs furnished. I said, oh, whew, okay. But unfurnished, it was only 1650. I'm like, that's not bad for how great that loft looked. 1650 is not bad. I would move there. I would move there. Sam on top of it, girl. I'm gonna have all kind of car conversations tomorrow. Thank you, girl. I know when she see this back, and I'm gonna say you was sending me stuff and I was recording, and I shouted you out. I'm gonna respond back when I'm done doing this. Anyway, but keep them coming. Don't worry about it. So, Colt is like, well, dang, that's like more expensive than what we pay right now. So you're like, you know what? I need to talk to my mom. He bring up because what I'm saying right now it's all of us living there, and it's more expensive. So it's more expensive here where we are there, and that's on more than one income or whatever. He likes, I don't know. And then she was kind of looking like mad because he said he wanted to talk to his mom, and then I love what he did at this point. He told her he got real stern with her. He said, look, you knew when you came here that my mom lived with me and that I took care of her. You know what I'm saying? So that's not new to you. Okay, you should understand that. I said, okay, come on, Colt. But okay, Colt. You look like 2% like attractive when you got a little bit of authority in your voice, okay? He was like, my father's dead. She's all I have. She's all the family I have. She doesn't have any other kids. It's just me. She has nobody else but me. And you know what I'm saying? You would not make me choose between you and my mama. And I said, come on, Colt, let her know. And this is my thing about Colt. Is Colt a mama's boy? Is Colt a mama's boy? Absolutely. He really, really is. But I also get that thing of we've always lived together. And I've always taken care of her. And I don't, it is weird. They need a bigger house. I'll say that they need a bigger house just so that there's more space within them. But I don't see anything wrong with him saying, my mom is elderly. She just, because he also said how, you know what I'm saying? He said, she doesn't have any family. I'm only child. My mom was retired and she's disabled. So, you know what I'm saying? He said it's my responsibility to take care of her in her 60s. I wholeheartedly agree. He need more space. That's the thing. Because my thing is, when I get older, if my mom needs to live with us, bruh, whoever I'm with, she gonna be there, okay? All day, every day. And if you don't like it, oh fucking well. She birthed me, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Colt has the right to say, you came here knowing my situation. You came here knowing she lived with me. So I don't care if you got here and you don't like her now. You knew the situation before you got here. So don't try to come here and be like, all of a sudden, we have to deal with my mama. No, she been here, okay? She was here before you. So, I mean, and again, as he said, she's retired and she's disabled and she needs someone kind of around. And if the place was big enough, which is bigger than where they at now, I think it would not be an issue. Like if mama had her own little suite on like the first floor or something like, you know what I'm saying? And they had some upstairs and she there, but she doing her own thing. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no big issue. Larissa wants to control Colt's wallet, and she think to do that she got to get rid of his mama, and that ain't true. Because when Colt mama gone, he's still not giving you no money, okay? And so get over it. But anyway, they get back to the house, and he tells his mom like, "Hey, mom, hey, how was how did you guys day go, whatever?" Because she said all they said was, "We finna go." They didn't say where they're going, and then when he said, "Well, yeah, we went and looked at the apartment," she's like, "Oh." okay, like houses. And he's like, no, like 1 bedroom apartments or whatever, like townhouses. She's like, oh, okay. And she's like, I was surprised they didn't bring it up or whatever. Um, and so she said, like they asked, like, well, if we get a 1 bedroom, like if we get a 1 bedroom place or whatever, he said, Mom, what would you do? And she said, oh, I would just have to move on. I would just get, he said, like, oh, damn it. She said, I would just move into a senior citizen place. And I said, oh, okay. Um, I think it's different. Like my grandparents, before they passed away, my mom's side, my grandparents had been married for years and they had always been on their own. So it made sense when they were at one point in their own house. And then once they needed, you know, they didn't need their own house. Cause my grandfather passed away when he was 94. So once they got to an age where they didn't really need a house, they needed like an apartment, on one level. And, people would come like check on them or whatever. They moved to like a senior citizen building because they wanted their own space. However, I do feel like if it was like one grandparent, the one grandparent come move with the child. Like it is what it is. But teach their own. But she tells them like, don't worry about what I'm saying, taking care or living with me. Like I'll just figure it out. But it looks like when she said that, Colt looked like he wanted to cry. And I don't think it's kids who have lost parents have this connection to the surviving parent. Like, I have to protect you, take care of you, and make sure that you're never alone. Okay. And I completely get that because, when I lost my dad, that's kind of how you feel with that surviving parent. I do think it's a little bit more. I'm sorry, y'all. I do think he's a mama's boy, but I still feel like he still feels like my dad died and I have to be for my mama. So all jokes aside, I think that's more what it is than anything else. And I think it's also gonna be him and mama having to deal with the day not there. So I think it's a whole different thing. Anyway, the rest said how she think it'd be more comfortable without Debbie because I don't want to live with Debbie. It's what I don't want to live there. And he then said, well, Mom, maybe you don't have to move far. Maybe you can get like an apartment near us or a house near us or whatever, but you're just not that far away. Or whatever. Or he then said, or maybe it's a bigger house. And I said, I think a bigger house ain't that bad. Because I'm like, how long is he really going to be with Larissa? Not that long. Anyway, he hopes Larissa will come around to want his mom to live with them. If not, he got to figure it out. Larissa would have to understand. Okay? Excuse me. Simply because, as he said earlier, when you came here, you knew she lived with me. Okay? I think I ate some brownies and my mouth was dry as hell. And that's probably why was going on. Anyway, and I gotta keep drinking water. I'm so stupid. We then see Kalani and Asuelu. So, she's still saying how the baby not safe with Asuelu. Okay, she still feels that way, and she's like, she's not a good person to be with the baby by itself. And I feel like if he was there with the baby alone, and like he would be on a cell phone, and the baby would be choking. I'm like, well, who just says the daddy gonna choke the baby? Like, who the fuck says that? You know what I'm saying? She does. So the sister coming to visit. Y'all know I don't like the sister. She talking about, I'm coming to see my sister and the baby, and if I see her baby daddy, it is what it is. But I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But she brings up how that's what she just here to do. Whatever, girl, who cares? She also bring up how her sister's coming to visit to be looking out for anything that Asuelu's doing wrong. And I'm like, according to y'all, he don't do no right. So what does it matter? She get there, whatever, and they all end up going like dress shopping. Her mama and the sister and the baby. And she brings up, I don't know why I'm going dress shopping. Like, I'm not even really wanting to get married. Like, I don't think I want to get married. I don't know, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So she brings up when she's in the store how they like, does it feel real now, like getting dresses? And she then says how I never thought about him actually being here. I always thought about him being there. So him being here, I never really believed he would be here. I'm like, but bitch, you paid for him to come here. Okay? You went through all your savings paying money to get him here. What kind of person pays to, that's like a person paying for delivery and being surprised when the food comes. Bitch, you paid the delivery fee for him. He got here. What are you talking about? I'm like, you just stupid. You know what I'm saying? She brings up how her being in the wedding dress, trying on dresses, is a big, big reality check for her that is really, really is real. And she tries on one dress and then says, she doesn't want to try on more dresses or even pick more dresses because it just makes it more and more real. Her mom and her sister both say she has always had trouble making quick decisions. She cannot make decisions quickly. I say, yes, she can. That's how she got pregnant. She quickly decided to have protected sex with a stranger. She makes decisions quickly. Oh, yes, she does. Okay, don't act like she doesn't. But anyway, we then see her, the sister, and a Sway Luke walk to eat. And the sister is basically trying to say, I want to ask him some questions to see what his intent is, my sister. Because Kalani then says her sister is, kind of upset because she know the issues that they have and her and baby daddy having. It's stupid. We then see the sister, she's asking a Sway Luke questions knowing his answer is going to be weird. She's basically asking questions trying to get him to say that he wanted to be with her because she was American. He thought she was rich. That's how she was asking him. Like, did you like her because she was American? And what about her being American did you like? Like, she was trying to bait him into saying something dumb. And I'm like, bitch, you not slick. And I see you for your works. Okay. I don't like it at all. Okay. At all. And, he say how I liked her because she was American, but I also liked her because of her personality and these other things, her heart, she was a nice person, whatever. He also said, like, I know people think, oh, people from Samoa wants to be with someone from America because they're rich and they're American. He like, well, that's not it. And he also brought up how sometimes when he's talking to them, there's a communication barrier, meaning you're asking me a question in an American way. I'm answering it in a Samoa way. And how it translates over is different. So you're telling me, you're asking me, do I like her because she's American? And I'm like, yeah, I do like her. Not because she's American, but I'm cool with her being American. But when I say yes, I do like her being an American, it makes it sound like I only want to be. So it's that kind of bullshit that she trying on him because he not thinking that she trying to trick him, but her ass is. This is saying shit, okay? Ain't shit. He then brings up how, well, sometimes I feel like Kalani doesn't like my family. And she's like, what? And he said, yeah, like you was gonna call my brother, and it was just weird. Your brother asked me, or he said an inappropriate comment, and it made me mad. He said to me, once you're done with me, can he have a turn? I said, now, God damn it, that's some bullshit right there. You can't say that, like, at all. Like, that's just nasty. I don't know how that translates over in Samoa. I don't know what that means. Or I don't even know if he was joking. Even if he was joking, it was inappropriate. Um, but I'm like, that was a little bit extra. She then went, and my father told me to not take the baby over there because the baby can get sick. And now I want to get my father to make to make sure that your parents or your family could see my son. I'm like, do he realize that she always talk about the baby as her son and not their son? Like, it's just some bunch of bullshit or whatever. And at this point, he didn't shut down. He's like, you know what? I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm over this bullshit. And now she's saying how she don't really know she want to marry him. They don't need to get married. And not because Asuelu is from Samoa and he has not um, adjusted to being American. But because Kalani and her family ain't shit. Kalani daddy, who came over here too, the same way as Asuelu did. You would assume they want to help him be better. Like someone helped your father all those years ago, and now here y'all are looking down on Asuelu when he is your father, when who he was when he came to America. I'm like, I have never seen anybody have. Well, I have seen people have self hatred, but it's like it's self hatred to where they hate who he is because his father used to be that. And now they're trying to act like, oh my God, he's so dumb and rugged and just like a cold, like a caveman. But so was your daddy. And someone had to help your daddy. The fact that her daddy ain't trying to help that man is crazy too. It's just, anyway. Last but not least, Eric and Lita. I have so many notes and I don't even want to go through it. We see them at the wedding venue because Lita, bitch, you gonna catch it. They went to the wedding venue, okay? Because he said the wedding venue was all paid for. Um, she brings up how it won't be all extra how my wedding was when I got married. Because she said I was married before. It lasted 2 years. I ended up having my son out of it or whatever. And that's really it. She said we had 2,000 guests. It cost over $3,000. It was in a 5-star hotel. When they showed the picture of the wedding, I say, bitch, that's you. You look different. Anyway, they bring up how this wedding will only be 25 people, okay? And just his family and friends because her family decided to not come to the wedding. And I'm like, well, okay. They look at the place, whatever. It looks so bland. It was a hotel space. A hotel conference room. You gotta put up curtains and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some little stuff. But I'm like, why do you care when no one you know gonna be there no way? Okay. Anyway, and not only that, did you bring any money from Jakarta? I mean, from Indonesia? Did you bring any money over here? Okay. You want him to spend all his money. Did you bring not any debt, any dollar? One, two, three. I'm not. You came here with no money. Okay. If you came here with no money, shut the fuck up. Anyway, when she's looking at it, he's like, "Oh, we can kind of spruce it up. You know, so we can get some decorations from like Party City." When he said Party City, I say, "Bitch, not Party." Well, a really, really, really good Party City, you can probably find some, cute little stuff. You gotta make it do what it do though. Okay, you have to like find some glasses, put some marbles in them, put some water in there, the little candle flow, all that good stuff. You can make it be pretty if you really want to do it. So you can do some stuff in Bright City, but you gotta make it. You gotta be. I'm like, why am I wondering what? But it's not. It gotta be made. So she then say, we need a florist. No, we need some flowers to make this all look. But we need some flowers or whatever. So they go see a florist. Now at the florist, the florist budget is $400. Um, I bought my mom 55 red roses for her 55th birthday this year. They costed like $120. When he said the budget was $400, I was like, that's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. I mean, but again, he on a whole budget. He's on a whole budget. So but I'm like, I know that's just, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's not, because that's like 500 white roses. That's okay, not that bad. Anyway, so the florist then say, like, for your budget, you know what I'm saying, we can do white roses. We can do white roses, and that's what I can do. Lita then pulls out her phone and say, yeah, because when I got married, like, it was like this. We had 2,000 people, and it was all this, and she pulls the picture from us. I'm like, you got your wedding pictures on your cell phone, not like currently, girl, the fuck bye. Anyway. She showed oh my God, this is the kind of stuff that we see on TV. Oh, this is extravagant. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, just one of those, like just one of those flower arrangements is your whole budget here. Like, that's a lot or whatever. So yeah, so I'm like, well, damn. Okay. Lita basically wants champagne on a water budget. Water is free. And that's what Lita wants. So I want more flowers. I want more. I just want more. And he liked the budget $400. And she's like, well, because she then show her like a picture from her wedding and say, well, can you do like just that one thing? I can do that, but that's gonna cost like between 8 and 1,200 additional. And Eric, like, $1,200 for flowers is a lot of money for flowers. Like, that's just not in the budget. You know what I'm saying? Lita then says, like, if he wasn't paying child support, I feel like we would be able to afford more flowers. Bitch, how much do you think he paying child support? Like, I feel like she think he paying like 8 grand in child support. I don't think he's making enough to pay that much in child support. So she need to kind of be fucked down, okay? Eric then says, look, I can double the budget. Okay, the budget 400, we can do 800 for flowers, and I'll figure out where to get the money from. I'm looking like that's not smart. That's not smart. Don't you living beyond your means when you have to say I'll figure out where to get the money from. If you don't already know where it's, if I want to buy something, I know exactly how I can pay for it because I'm not gonna live beyond my means. I'm gonna have what I need to have to spend. I'm not gonna have to figure that shit out. Ain't gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? She then said, it feels like he's making me his priority. Bitch, bye. And I said, oh, instead of his kids. Then, they get back to the house, okay? And she's upset because the daughter still lives there, the bed is still little, whatever. And I'm like, Tasha still live with us. No, bitch, you live with them. You got there. Her name on the lease. When your name is not on the lease, you can't tell anybody that they live with you. You live with them. Okay? You a squatter. Anyway, the son sleeps on the mattress. Her and Eric sleep on the box spring with a mattress pad. I said, y'all is poor. I mean, that's poor. You can't afford a $4 mattress? Like, I'm confused how he can't or how he did not think to at least get himself another mattress. Get himself a bigger bed. And then keep that little twin shit that him and her sleeping on for the son. If they had a queen mattress bed or whatever, at least a full. At least a full. The twin one could be at the bottom of the closet until Tasha move out. But I digress. Anyway, we then see them going furniture shopping. And my back hurting, y'all. They going, I'm like, well, at least they going furniture shopping. They walk in, oh my God, this couch is so nice. Isn't it comfortable? And they sit down, oh, yeah. He looked like, oh, no, it's too expensive. That couch was $4,000. I think that is expensive. That, I have a huge sectional. This couch that y'all see back here, that's the one half of my big sectional. This right here, wait, damn it. This is the other piece of it. So that didn't cost me $4,000. Okay, and that bitch is comfy. Okay. So I was like, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? They go to see another couch. Oh, this is comfortable too. The girl say, yeah, you get this couch. It'll last for years. That couch is $2,000. Now a couch for it was 2,500. I mean, you can get a good couch for like $2,000. Like, truth be told, you really can. And if you're on a budget, if you don't get you one of the little cheap ass $200 sectionals that they have in the stores, okay, that ain't what I got. Okay, that ain't what I got. But anyway, so, but I felt like tell them your budget and say, point me to the direction of where the budget is for $500 or whatever it may be. They then go look at bedroom furniture, and then they both see a bed that looks nice. Oh, that feels comfortable. The bedroom set costs $7,000. I'm like, she here with no money, want him to spend thousands on furniture. I'm looking like he share a 2-bedroom apartment with his daughter. Like, that man ain't got no money. Like, that man ain't got that kind. He had a blow up couch. Okay, he had a whole a balloon couch. He had a balloon couch, bitch. He broke. Okay, he broke. He tells her like, look, we not gonna be in here spending thousands. Like, we cannot spend thousands at all. We can spend some hundreds, but we're not gonna spend thousands. And she's upset. I can't, you know what I'm saying? He like, we have to live in a reality. And reality is we can't afford no furniture for thousands of dollars. Well, why did you bring me here? He said, I didn't know how expensive the furniture was. I'm like, but nigga, sorry. But dude, it's your city. She ain't even from here. You didn't think to Google. Everybody know the cheap place in their neighborhood or in their state to get furniture from. That's for the low. And not cheap like it's gonna break, but it's not expensive. Everybody know that, okay? Even if you know the store that has expensive furniture, but they also have a cheap section, you should have went to that store. Which I go anyway. I digress. So she walk out cause she mad. Now they outside arguing. And you know what I'm saying? I want to pay it now. I want to do furniture, whatever. I just, if he just doesn't have the money to support me. He doesn't. And you don't have the money to support yourself. So you can't get mad at him for not being able to do what you can't do yourself. Okay, let's say that. She then say, your child support, the wedding venue, you know what I'm saying? Your daughter living with us. Again, you live with her. Stop saying she live with y'all. You are the squatter. Shut the fuck up, leader. Okay? And your child support, it leaves nothing for me and my son. I'm just like, fuck you and your son, bitch. Okay? Fuck y'all. Anyway, he like, look, you, what do you say? No, he said, you're expecting things that weren't promised to you. Okay, you on some bullshit or whatever. He's like, I told you at times we would have to pick and choose bills, which meant, bitch, he on a budget. Okay, bitch, she on a budget. Point blank when they to get to pick and choose bills, that means sometime on certain months I can't pay all the bills. And I pick and choose which ones I want to pay. When you do that, you either living beyond your means or you just scratching and surviving a little bit and you making a way out of nowhere. And if he told you that beforehand, I don't get what you thought was gonna be different once you got here. So he said you was okay with it before you got here because you knew what was going on. She then say, well, I don't like it because I'm living here now, and it was fine because I wasn't here. Oh, bitch, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Hey, gander. Hey, little gander. It's good for your ass too, okay? You know, she keeps saying how her family is rich in Indonesia. Take your ass back. Okay? Take your ass back. Or lo and behold, they should have gave you some money. Okay? Not him. You. They should have sent you with some goddamn allowance money so that whatever you can afford, bitch, you can. But they didn't. And I feel like you ain't had no money on your own. So you broke it like he broke. He's richer than you because he at least has his own account, some money to spend. You ain't got shit. Okay? Anyway, she say how, I don't like you paying child support. It's a burden. It's a whole burden. It's a burden. He said my kids ain't no burden. Like they ain't at all. And you need to get rid of that Indonesian attitude of wanting stuff that you can't have or whatever. And I'm like, why? Because your ass can't afford it. And then she said, you know what? Fine. Then we just shouldn't get married. He like, what? Oh, really? She said, yeah, I should just give you the ring back. Thank you. Bye, bitch. Anyway, and that's how I went off. This is a long one, y'all. I'm just tired. Uh, comment below, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I am Jay Lee. This is Jaylee's Corner. Peace.
He's like love, 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 and music.